She has used her background as an educator to build environmental and community engagement programs that have a lasting impact. Kim is a leader in the green touring movement. She pioneered the All at Once network, helped form Sustainable Concerts Working Group, and led the global launch of BYOB Bottle, a campaign to reduce single-use plastic at music events. Inspired by this, we are using refillable aluminum water bottles on our platform party today. She and her husband, Jack Johnson, founded the Johnson Ohana Foundation, which supports music, art, and environmental education, and co-founded the Kokua Hawaii Foundation, where Kim serves as a CEO. Here at UCSB, Kim and Jack have helped advance student-oriented sustainability efforts, including the Edible Campus Program and the UCSB Campus Farm. Kim received the UCSB Distinguished Alumni Award in 2015. I also want to add on a personal note that I've been grateful for the opportunity to get to know Kim. She brings the same warmth, generosity, and care to conversation that she has brought to so much of her work. Please join me in giving Kim a warm welcome.
Yeah.
Hey everyone. Are you guys excited? Okay, thank you, Dean Gable, for that sweet introduction and for inviting me here today. And thank you, Chancellor Asanas, for your wonderful leadership. Thank you to all the amazing professors sitting on this stage and to all the dedicated faculty and staff who inspired, supported, and shared their knowledge with all of you. And welcome, class of 2026. Can you believe this day is finally here? I'm so honored to be with you here today. Back in 1997, I was out there on the commencement lawn just like you guys are today, sitting next to my college sweetheart, who is now my husband, and I can remember how excited we were. When you're married to a singer-songwriter, somehow your most intimate life moments are documented in a song. So to start, I want to just clear up some of the myths from this Jack Johnson UCSB lore. In Bubble Tez, Jack sings about eating lunch at the DLG. Well, actually, we met eating lunch the first week of school at Ortega Dining Commons. And Jack only used DLG because it rhymed. And do you remember he sings about being late for class and locking his bike to mine? Yes, he did lock his bike to mine right outside Ivy Theater. And yes, I did paint flowers on it, yellow and white daisies to be exact. Sadly, that same bike died right in front of Slams to Go when my calculus book was so heavy it broke my bike basket and jammed my front wheel, and I went headfirst over the handlebars in front of everyone. Very embarrassing. That bike incident happened just a couple blocks away from Jack and I's first apartment. Our senior year, we moved in together into a tiny one-bedroom on Trigo. And that is, oh, I got some Trigo in the house. That little corner apartment on Trigo is where we planted our first garden. In our garden, we tried to plant a bunch of things, but what we grew best were sunflowers and zucchini. We had so many zucchini, I didn't know what to do with them. We pretty much had a monoculture going, but you have to start somewhere. We had no idea that that little garden on Trigo would lead to planting several more gardens in our life. After going to grad school and getting my teaching credential, I taught math for 4 years at Dos Pueblos High School in Goleta. Then Jack stole me away from teaching to manage his music career. Through our travels, we've had the opportunity to visit many gardens around the world, from Hawaii to England to Brazil, and even a coral garden in Tahiti. Each one has inspired us. We were so inspired that we started the Kokua Hawaii Foundation and have spent the last 2 decades supporting garden education. These seeds we planted on Trigo helped grow into what we do today. One thing all of these gardens have in common is a strong sense of community around them. And it makes me wonder, is it the garden that grows the community or the community that grows the garden? I think it's both. So today, I want to tell you about the life lessons that I've learned from the garden. The past 20 years, I've been teaching garden lessons to elementary school kids in Hawaii. But along the way, I found that the garden can guide you at any age. In the butterfly garden, we teach the kindergartners about the life cycle of the flower and the life cycle of the butterfly. They learn that big word, metamorphosis, and plant seeds for the first time. We show them how to hold it gently and put their intentions into it, visualizing the flower it will become. And then we have them tuck it into its garden bed and say, "Good night, seed. Hope you grow big and strong." They come back to the garden and water and nurture their seeds, and they learn that things take time. But with patience and care, their seeds sprout and grow into beautiful flowers. I'm sure all of you have little ideas, seeds of ideas and ambitions that you are holding on to. Those are your goals, your aspirations, the twinkle in your eye of what can be and what is to come. Plant many seeds and see which take root. Sometimes the seeds that we least expect are the ones that thrive. The garden can surprise you. But just like seeds need sunlight and water to activate them, your dreams can only become reality if you take that first step and actually plant them. So put time, love, and energy in everything you plant. Plant them with care and water them often. In the first grade, we plant the Good Buddy Garden and learn about companion planting. We talk about how every plant has its role and works together. The flowers attract the pollinators, the beans feed the soil with nitrogen so the carrots can grow big and strong, and the basil keeps the pests away from the tomato plants. A healthy ecosystem is filled with a variety of plants, flowers, and trees. And with this biodiversity, your garden will be more resilient. Just like the Good Buddy Garden, each of you have a unique strength to contribute to this garden of life. Take a moment and appreciate each other. You have all supported each other to get where you are today. So nurture those relationships and continue to be there for each other. Sitting amongst you will be doctors, community activists, educators, scientists, maybe even a musician. I'm so impressed with all the amazing things that my friends from UCSB have gone on to do. Take, for example, the members of Jack's band, Soil. And seriously, their name was Soil, his college band. Dave, the drummer, was a mechanical engineer and now is a pilot at United. Jason, the lead guitarist, was an anthropology major who went on to med school and is now a pulmonologist. Tori, the bass player, was an archaeology major and now is the curator of environmental archaeology at the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. And Jack was a film major who went on to make surf films and now, as you all know, is my personal assistant. All joking aside, if you can find those partnerships in life where you support each other to turn your dreams into reality, that is the winning combination. You are lucky if you already know your path and found your bliss, but many of you are still planting your seeds and figuring out which ones will take root. You're still exploring your purpose in the garden. You might set out to do one thing and change course. It's okay. It's okay to replant your garden several times in your life. Just remember to support each other along the way. In 4th grade, students plant the Hawaiian garden and learn about native plants. One of the key concepts they practice is kilo. In the Hawaiian language, kilo is the act of intentional observation and examining something very closely. The practice of kilo includes observing cycles and identifying patterns, noticing subtle changes over time, and paying attention to the interconnectedness of all things. We give students the time to quietly sit in the garden, time to observe the elements, the types of rain, where the water flows, where the sun comes at different times of day. In your garden of life, you need to take time to carefully observe as well. Approach your garden with humility, knowing that you are not the one in complete control. There are other elements at play, and there will be times that you need to pause, observe, and be open to creative solutions that you didn't see before. In the 5th grade, the students plant the scientific garden and conduct experiments to test which soil amendments produce the healthiest plants. They measure the soil for the amount of organic matter and microorganisms. They discover that what you put into your soil matters. It takes time to build healthy soil, that it happens at the micro level, and it is often what you can't see that makes your plants grow abundantly. It is the same thing in the garden of life. You must put in the hard work to build a solid foundation for your dreams to grow. This is the part of the process that others don't always see, the invisible work. But dedication is what you do when no one is looking. Day in and day out, building your soil. That extra attention and care pays off. When you put in the effort to perfect your craft, your dreams will have a better chance to grow and thrive. There will always be challenges while tending your garden. The pests that eat the leaves, roots, and fruits of your plants, the flood or drought that wipes everything out. Don't be discouraged. Staying optimistic and inspired is an act of bravery in this changing world. As our society becomes more reliant on technology, we need to remember to trust the intelligence of the natural world. When you come across challenges in your life and need to make a big decision, just get outside into nature and it will help ground you. It will always be there wherever you are. You all have been lucky enough to call Santa Barbara your home for a short time. Students that come to UCSB are attracted to this place for its natural beauty, nestled between the foothills and the sea. The expanse of nature is all around you, and that connection to the natural world will forever be in your DNA. That sense of peace you get from watching a beautiful sunset or taking a hike or bird watching or jumping in the ocean is a part of you now. That is the UCSB glow, and you will take it wherever you go. Woo! Yeah. So when the kindergartners in the butterfly garden learn that big word, metamorphosis, we have them act it out. They start as a tiny little egg. They hatch into a caterpillar, eating and growing and shedding their skin, then curling up into their chrysalis, going through an amazing transformation, and emerging as a beautiful butterfly. Then they run around, pollinating all the flowers. All of you have known that definition of metamorphosis for a long time now, but today you know how it feels. You have just gone through one of the biggest, most important transformations of your life. I want you to take a moment and reflect upon this profound change of season. It might have taken you 4 years or longer. You might be the first in your family to graduate from college. Whatever path you took to get here today, it's a huge accomplishment. So students, bear with me. I'm gonna talk to you like you're 6. Please close your eyes and think back to the very first time you came here to UCSB. What do you remember? How did you feel? That nervous excitement, a whole new world in front of you, meeting new people, many of them now lifelong friends. You are now here at another very important transformation in your life. You are again at the brink of unknown territory. Where will life lead you? What seeds will you plant? And what beautiful flowers and fruits of your labor will blossom? Now open your eyes and look around at your friends and classmates and think about the world you will grow together. And give them a hug too, if you need to. So I'm gonna try not to get emotional at this next part. I wanna share that I have a son sitting out there in the sea of graduates today. You all are feeling. My son and his good friend, he's sitting next to, grew up in Hawaii and went through UCSB together. It brings me the absolute greatest joy to see them graduate today with degrees in environmental studies. They have been classmates since kindergarten and took part in all these garden lessons that I've been telling you about. They were the little kids watching the caterpillars turn into butterflies, planting seeds, observing the elements, and amending their soil. So I want to conclude with these final words, these 4 simple garden agreements that I would recite to them and with every student giddy with excitement before they ran out to the garden. Be safe, be kind, have an open mind, and use your time well. Congratulations, class of 2026. I love you all.
Thank you, Kim. That was